From having a small store, Henry C. had become the owner of one of the largest holding companies in the Philippines. Take a look at the story of how this founder transformed from a shoe seller to one of Philippines' wealthiest men. Henry passed away on January 19, 2019, but his legacy lives on in the empire he built and the inspiration he passed on to generations of entrepreneurs. While Henry was born in Xiamen, China, his family moved to the Philippines in search of a better life. His father ran a simple sari-sari shop on Achagi Street in Quiapo, which was later on devastated by the Second World War. With nothing left, C's father returned to China, determined to succeed even despite having only 10 centavos. Henry remained in Manila. Henry worked tirelessly to survive while learning English and Tagalog. He was also attending school while trying to make ends meet. After graduating from Far Eastern University with a degree in commercial studies, the young entrepreneur entered the shoe business and sold surplus boots. This was his first taste of his entrepreneurial success, as it led him to open his first shoe mart, meaning of SM. Urban legend. It is said that Henry C. was chased away by the owner of Mercury Drugs after he asked for formal permission to use the space next to said drugstore as his shoe store. A few years later, the owner of the drugstore approached a newly built big mall to get a space for rent, but the owner refused him the lease. The owner turned out to be none other than C, whom they drove away. Since then, no Mercury Drugs were allowed to rent in SM malls. The real story: Henry C. Sr. did not sulk or get angry to Mercury Drugs or its owner Mariano Key, because that repulsion did not actually happen in real life. There is no Mercury Drug in SM because they did not agree on the rental fee. Because Key's camp was managed by SM's charge, which he then described as unreasonable charge. Instead, Watson is what we can find in every SM mall today. What Key did, instead of renting, it bought the lands, and they built Mercury Drugs and only rented in populated or crowded areas. And the rest was history. Mercury Drugs is now the leading pharmacy in the country. Sometimes not all famous stories are true. God bless.